more measured Line, who's more willing to like sit back and leverage Line's like pretty good tools, and sort of just like wait for you to hurt yourself.
Right.
And I'm curious to see how that's going to interact with TeddyTreebark's neutral here. Byakuya, not a character that I think has particularly strong neutral.
Right. It's a lot like Milia, where the goal is to get that initial hit, and then it's your turn. They have to hold this unseeable mix-up.
Yep. But in the meantime, you know, Byakuya, Teddy is going to have to contend with Line's like pretty good close mid pokes, and gonna have to hold a lot of like Kugas. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I mean, I think the big thing about Byakuya's neutral is he has to take risks in order to get anything done.
Yeah. Although, you know, I say that, but you were at CO Otaku, right?
Yeah.
So you got to see Lamp.
Lamp's Byakuya was a sight to behold.
Oh my god! I mean, that's how did like. Anyway, I don't even know what to say about it other than Lamp is an amazing player who just knows so much more than knew so much more than anyone else in the room. Like, I think Squish took a game off him, and he's the only one who took a game off him the entire time. All right, so while we were doing this, TeddyTreebark got put in the corner, and things have been very bad for him ever since. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Miller took his turn and continued to take his turn.
Yeah, one thing about this game is if you don't know exactly
what a frame trap. Yeah, speaking of.
If you don't know the exact points that you're supposed to be doing things on defense in this game, it can just last for a very long time and be very difficult to get out.
And, like, okay, so you just saw TeddyTreebark pick a good time to mash out. So, in Uni, my experience has always been that you always kind of have choices. Like, you're never like just checkmated into sitting there and eating like a 50-50 or something the way you would be in maybe like Guilty Gear. But but like to make those choices is very difficult and very punishing if you mess up. Like that was a pretty. I don't exactly know what happened with that bail off. I think Miller was just like thought he saw something, but evidently did not. And so now is going to be meterless, but still rushing down Teddy. Doesn't block the overhead, and that is game one to Miller.
Yeah, very quick game one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we that's our second very quick game one that we've had on stream here. We've been pulling a little bit of the Scar and Toph here, just kind of talking about whatever we want during the match. Right. I think that's okay. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
All right, so, yep, okay, just runs in dash blocks, expects maybe like a 2C or something from TeddyTreebark. TeddyTreebark doesn't throw anything out. Miller recognizes it, confirms it into full corner carry and a knockdown. Ooh, tries to TRM, doesn't get it. And this is going to be, doesn't go for the side switch. Okay, so this is going to be a mid-screen setup. Will he spend the meter? Does.
Time to mix.
Time to mix. Ooh, interesting. You know what? Actually, that seemed like it was optimal. He definitely had time to set all the other webs, but it doesn't matter. Miller finds a good poke out and now is going to have priority here. Gets a small knockdown, 2.8k. Oh, that's a throw, my friend.
That's so good.
It's so dangerous to green shield when your opponent has a Vorpal like that. People are fishing for it.
Yeah, if they're ready to just react, then you're going to eat a grab that you can't do anything about.
Yeah. So we have an Akatsuki in Columbus, Ohio, Jishichi, who will do like the first two hits of Bitatsu and then chain shift, and because that's a really common green shield point, and so I lose grid so often when that happens. It's just a skill you have to be able to have to play this game at the top level. And Miller capitalizing on that and other things to take round one.
Putting himself on set point.
Set point very quickly here.
Catching with the frame trap.
Teddy tries to mash. Yeah, that's one weakness of Byakuya. Byakuya does not have particularly fast pokes, right? Slow to start and slow to end, but they're big.
Catches him again.
All right, so this is going to be a small combo here, 1.9. Blocks the overhead that time. Good stuff. Oh my God! Throws the run up. All right, so what's the setup here? Goes low, goes high. Just pressing 5A, trying to frame trap. Gets it. Goes low. Oh, catches the run out. I love that. Ooh, unfortunately misses the 5A meaty on the forward tech, and now
a lot of meter.
Yeah. So what I'd like to see is that's actually even better than what I wanted to see. Good job, Teddy. Right, so this is going to be some kind of mid-screen knockdown. What's the setup? Yeah, okay, so sets them all kind of in a Oki situation here. Doesn't catch the TRM.
One more hit from either player is going to do it. Oh, and that's going to take him out.
That's it, yeah.
Miller will advance.
Well, yeah, Teddy had some signs of life there.